Hey everyone. So I'm here talking to Tobias. Hey Tobias.
Hi.
Uh, so we Tobias here. He's a subscriber to my channel, so he's seen my content and things like that. And so Tobias knows a lot about me, probably maybe already, right? Things like I want to go to the Philippines. I want to ride my bike in the Philippines, and I want to. I'm high carb low fat. We're both high carb low fat. So Tobias here, he has a YouTube channel. Tobias, can you give us your YouTube channel and maybe say a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, hi. My YouTube channel is called Bike Boy Banana. And yeah, I'm from Germany. I've been cycling with my girlfriend now for over a year through Europe and Northern Africa. And yeah, I live the high carb, low fat lifestyle. I'm trying to be consistent with my YouTube channel. I'm not yet that consistent like Henry. I think it's very remarkable and I think it's very, very good what he's doing, that he's so consistent. It's very
Thank you.
inspiring also. Yeah. And yeah,
Awesome.
I'm here to
So
talk about cycling and the lifestyle.
so Tobias is has been is it called bike packing, right? Bike packing.
Yeah, bike touring, bike packing.
Oh,
Yeah,
bike touring. So bike touring.
yeah.
Tobias has been bike touring, and I want to do the same thing, but except across America. And so Tobias has his girlfriend's bike and his bike. And what kind of bikes are those bikes?
They're like old steel frames. I used to work in a bike shop in Germany, in a second-hand bike shop. And basically, we took those frames from old bikes and just put on new gear with drop bars. And yeah, there have been some repairs here and there, but they've been holding up
Hmm. So you said you worked at a bike shop. How long did you work at a bike shop for?
for 3 years. It was basically the bike shop was basically like a shipping container, or actually two shipping containers on the property of a university. So like a lot of people from the university came to get their bike fixed at our place. And yeah, basically there are like tons and tons of bikes which people just leave in the city. And uh, and then they get those bikes get picked up by the police someday, because if they don't, then everything will just be trashed with all these bikes which won't be picked up anymore. And so we tapped into that, and then they're kept by the police for like, I think 3 months, and after that they're trashed. So we tapped into that, and then we got all those frames, and then we like recycled the good components and like recycled the frames and just like try to make gold out of trash basically.
Yeah, it's awesome. Tobias, how did you get into the bike shop business or industry?
well, I'll first start with my childhood. Like like when I was a child, my parents didn't have a car for the longest time. I think like the first 15 years of my life, because they wanted to be like environmentally conscious and raise us that way. And then they eventually got a car. And then when I was young, I needed to like ride my bike from my home to my school instead of taking the bus, because I hated the bus because there were so many people in there. So that was basically like the my roots, you know. And then I went to university, and I never finished anything which I did in university. And I was then really into like the high carb, low fat vegan movement, and also followed Durianrider's advice. And someday I just bought a broad bike, and then I cycled solo from Germany down to South Spain. and said, okay, if I do this, then I have got like this resume of like cycling a lot, and then I can like work as a messenger. So then I worked as a messenger, and then I said, okay, now I've been working as a messenger for some years. Okay, now I've got this resume of like being really into bikes. Now I can apply at a bike shop. And then I just went to this bike shop and said, hey, I'm this messenger. I'm really into bikes and I want to learn how to repair a bicycle. And then they said, okay. And then I said, I cycled to Spain. And then they were like, okay, he's like serious.
Another question is, you said you're high carb, low fat, and you follow, I think, Durianrider's advice too. What do you think about Durianrider?
I think he's I think he's a good guy. I've never met him in person. I'm not in the coaching group
Uh huh. Okay.
because I don't have $200 to spend on that in the moment because I'm kind of saving my money for this trip.
Yeah.
But I hear it's very good and it's very worth the money.
Yeah.
You said that in a video, I think. Like I'm watching almost all
Yeah.
of your videos because I think you're just such a, I don't know, I just like your content and I
Oh,
think you're
thank you.
funny. So and so yeah, I don't know. I think he's very inspiring. Like I think in this world where there's so many cars and everyone's like doing this 9 to 5 job and there are a lot of unhealthy people. Um, it's like I don't know. It's kind of like a light, you know. He kind of is like a light in this chaos,